Picture this: you're standing in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Sand stretches for miles in every direction under a blazing sun. It feels like the most lifeless place on Earth. But what if I told you that just a few thousand years ago, this very spot was a vibrant, green paradise? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a scientific fact. For a period known as the African humid period, which ended around 5,000 years ago, the Sahara was a completely different world. Monsoons drenched the land, creating vast networks of rivers and enormous lakes, some larger than any we have today. One of these, Megalake Chad, was bigger than the entire Caspian Sea. This wasn't just a place for plants and animals, it was home to people. All across the Sahara, we find incredible rock art, detailed paintings and engravings that tell the story of a forgotten time. They show people herding cattle, hunting hippos and crocodiles, and fishing in abundant waters. These weren't scattered nomads. They were thriving communities, building settlements along the shores of these ancient lakes and rivers. They had a rich culture, a deep connection to their environment, and a way of life that flourished for millennia. So, what happened? The Earth's orbit shifted slightly, a natural cycle that happens over thousands of years. This tiny wobble changed everything. The life-giving monsoons moved south, and the green Sahara began to dry up. The rivers disappeared, the lakes evaporated, and the once fertile land slowly turned into the hyper-arid desert we know today. The cities and villages were swallowed by the sand, their stories buried for centuries. But the people didn't just vanish. As their world transformed, they were forced to migrate. They moved east towards the Nile Valley, contributing to the rise of ancient Egypt. They traveled south into Central Africa and west towards the Atlantic, carrying their knowledge, their culture, and their memories with them. And this is where things get really fascinating. Some historians and researchers believe that the memory of these great Saharan civilizations didn't die out completely. Instead, it survived in myths and legends, passed down through generations. And one of the most enduring legends of all is that of a lost, advanced city that disappeared beneath the waves, or in this case, the sands. Could the story of Atlantis, famously described by the Greek philosopher Plato, actually be a distant, distorted echo of a real city that once thrived in the heart of the green Sahara? It's a tantalizing idea, connecting a world lost to climate change with one of humanity's greatest mysteries. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories hidden in our world's history.